Hey there, my friends. If you're over 60 and dreaming of staying active, bursting with energy, and fiercely independent for years to come, you've landed in the perfect spot. Today, we're diving into something so deceptively simple, yet profoundly powerful, that it could completely transform how you feel every single day. Yes, I'm talking about the humble cucumber. Now, I can already hear you chuckling. Cucumbers? Really? What's so special about a vegetable I've been tossing into salads forever? Fair question. But let me tell you, after 35 years of working hand in hand with seniors just like you, I've witnessed firsthand how small, intentional changes in what you eat can spark massive shifts in your energy levels, digestion, and long-term well-being. Before we jump into the juicy details, I'd love to get to know you a little better. Where are you tuning in from? Drop your city or town in the comments below. It's always a treat to hear from you folks across the globe. Oh, and if you find this helpful, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I've got plenty more practical, life-changing tips like this coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's around the corner. Let's set the stage. Cucumbers might seem like just another unassuming vegetable sitting quietly on your plate, but for those of us over 60, they're nothing short of a secret weapon. Aging isn't always kind to our bodies. Our metabolism starts to drag its feet, digestion becomes a bit more finicky, and keeping ourselves hydrated turns into a daily challenge we didn't sign up for. That's where cucumbers swoop in like a trusty sidekick. Let's break it down, starting with hydration, because this is a biggie. You might think, I drink water all the time. I've got this covered. But here's a sneaky little fact. As we age, our body's ability to signal thirst starts to fade. It's like the warning light on your dashboard flickering out. By the time you realize you're thirsty, you're already running on empty. For seniors, dehydration isn't just a minor annoyance like a dry throat or chapped lips. It can spiral into serious stuff. Dizziness that throws off your balance, confusion that muddles your thoughts, fatigue that pins you to the couch, and even an increased chance of taking a tumble. Falls are no joke as we get older, right? Now enter cucumbers, nature's hydration heroes. These little green wonders are 96% water, making them one of the easiest, most delicious ways to sneak extra hydration into your day without even thinking about it. Imagine this, you're nibbling on a few crisp slices with your lunch and boom, you're already topping up your body's water tank, keeping your energy humming and your mind crystal clear. But hydration is just the tip of the iceberg. Cucumbers bring so much more to the table. Take silica, for instance, a mineral you might not hear about every day, but one that's a game changer for joint health. As we age, our joints can start to creak and groan like an old wooden floor. Stiff knees in the morning, achy hands after gardening, that sort of thing. Silica helps keep those joints flexible and strong, acting like a natural lubricant. I've had patients tell me that adding more cucumber to their diets has made getting out of bed or gripping a jar feel less like a battle over time. It's not an overnight miracle, but it's a gentle, steady improvement you'll thank yourself for. Then there's the heart health angle, another critical piece for us seniors. High blood pressure is something many of us wrestle with, and the sodium overload in so much of today's food doesn't help. Cucumbers, though. They're naturally low in sodium and packed with potassium, which works like a counterbalance to salt, helping to keep your blood pressure in a happy zone. It's like giving your heart a little hug with every bite. And the cherry on top, cucumbers are ridiculously easy to enjoy. No stovetop required, no complicated recipes to decipher. Just slice them up, maybe sprinkle a little seasoning if you're feeling fancy, and you're good to go. Now, here's where things get interesting, and a little tricky. While cucumbers are fantastic on their own, not every food pairing plays nice with them. In fact, some combos you might think are healthy could be quietly cancelling out all those amazing benefits or even stirring up trouble for your health. Let's dig into the first pairing you'll want to avoid: raw carrots. I know, a cucumber and carrot salad sounds like the poster child for wholesome eating. It's crunchy, it's refreshing, it's colorful. What's not to love? But here's the catch most folks don't see coming. Eating raw cucumbers and carrots together can actually throw a wrench in your immune system, especially as you get older. Carrots contain an enzyme called ascorbic acid oxidase. Say that 3 times fast. And this enzyme has a pesky habit of breaking down vitamin C. Why does that matter? Well, vitamin C is like your immune system's best friend. It helps you fight off colds, keeps your skin glowing and resilient, and speeds up healing when you nick yourself chopping veggies. When you were 30, a sniffle might have been a minor blip, but now, even a small bug can knock you off your game for weeks. I had a patient named Richard. He was 72, fit as a fiddle, but couldn't shake these constant colds. Turns out, he was eating a cucumber and carrot salad almost every day, thinking he was doing his body a favor. Once we figured out the combo was zapping his vitamin C, we made a switch. He didn't have to ditch carrots entirely, just started steaming them lightly to knock out that enzyme. Within a couple of months, he was dodging colds left and right and had a spring in his step again. Another trick? Squeeze a bit of lemon juice over your salad. The acidity tames that enzyme, saving your vitamin C. My senior patients who've tried this tweak swear by it. Fewer sick days, more pep, and a stronger immune system overall. So if this duo's been a staple for you, it's time to rethink it. Moving on to the second combo to sidestep. Cucumbers and bananas. I can already picture you blending up a morning smoothie. Cucumbers, bananas, maybe a dollop of yogurt, thinking you're kicking off the day with a health slam dunk. It sounds perfect, doesn't it? But here's the hidden snag. Combining these two can overload your system with potassium. And that's a bigger deal for seniors than you might realize. Potassium is a superstar mineral. It keeps your heart ticking, your muscles moving, and your nerves firing. But as we age, our kidneys don't flush it out as efficiently as they used to. Pile too much potassium into one meal, and your body might struggle to keep up. I had a patient, Sarah, a spry 77-year-old who was all about her daily cucumber-banana smoothie. She thought she was making the ultimate healthy choice, but over time she started feeling woozy, wiped out, and, scariest of all, noticed her heartbeat skipping irregularly. We ran some tests, and her potassium levels were through the roof, largely thanks to that smoothie habit. Both cucumbers and bananas are potassium heavyweights, and together they were just too much, especially since she was on blood pressure meds that already tweak how potassium behaves in the body. The fix was simple. She didn't have to swear off either food. She just spaced them out. Banana for breakfast, cucumber with lunch. Problem solved. If you've ever felt lightheaded, unusually tired, or had your heart do a little dance for no reason, take a peek at your diet. Are you mixing too many potassium-rich foods without realizing it? If you're unsure, a quick chat with your doctor can clear things up. For now, enjoy these goodies separately and let your body thank you. Alright, we've covered the combos to dodge. Now let's flip the script and talk about 3 cucumber pairings that can supercharge your health after 60. First up, cucumbers and pears. If digestion's been giving you grief, bloating that makes you feel like a balloon, constipation that's stubborn as a mule, or just a sluggish gut that drags you down, this duo is your new best friend. As we age, our digestive system starts to move at a snail's pace. Food doesn't break down or pass through as quickly, and plenty of seniors end up leaning on fiber pills or laxatives just to keep things regular. But why pop a pill when nature's got a tastier fix? Here's why cucumbers and pears are a match made in heaven. Cucumbers bring insoluble fiber to the party. That's the kind that bulks up your stool and keeps your digestive tract chugging along. Pears, on the other hand, are loaded with soluble fiber, which softens things up and makes bathroom trips a breeze. Together, they're like a dynamic duo. One pushes, the other smooths, creating what I call a digestive sweep. I had a patient, Margaret, an 83-year-old who'd been wrestling with chronic constipation for years. She'd tried it all, fiber powders, prunes, even prescription meds, but nothing stuck. I suggested she snack on half a pear and a few cucumber slices every afternoon. Within 2 weeks, she was off laxatives entirely and feeling lighter than she had in ages. Want to try it? Dice up half a pear and half a cucumber, drizzle with honey and a squeeze of lemon for a refreshing midday pick-me-up. Or blend them with a bit of yogurt or almond milk for a gut-friendly smoothie. Toss them into a salad with some walnuts for crunch, and you've got a winner. The trick is sticking with it. Once won't do the trick, but make it a habit, and your digestion will start singing a happier tune. Next up, cucumbers and apples for a heart that keeps on ticking. As we get older, our ticker needs all the love we can give it. Blood pressure has a way of creeping up, cholesterol can turn into a nagging worry, and circulation isn't as zippy as it was in our 20s. That's why eating foods that support your heart is a smart move, and this combo delivers. Cucumbers are potassium champs, helping to relax your blood vessels and ease blood pressure naturally. No meds required. Apples bring pectin, a fiber that acts like a broom, sweeping bad cholesterol out of your system before it can clog things up. When you eat them together, it's a 1-2 punch. Apples clear the junk, cucumbers keep blood flowing smoothly, and hydration on point. I had a patient, Patricia, 79, who'd been battling high blood pressure and cholesterol for years. She was on meds, but she wanted a natural boost. I told her to start her day with a small green apple and some cucumber slices. 3 months later, her cholesterol was down 10%, and her blood pressure readings were the steadiest they'd been in forever. How do you work this into your life? Slice up half an apple and half a cucumber, dust with cinnamon. It helps with blood sugar too, and pair with a cup of tea for a heart-happy morning ritual. Blend a green apple, half a cucumber, and a handful of spinach with water or almond milk for a nutrient-packed smoothie. Or toss them into a salad with a light vinaigrette for a crisp side dish. Pro tip: if blood sugar's on your radar, go for green apples. They've got less sugar and won't spike you as much. Add this to your routine, and your heart will be doing a little victory dance. Finally, let's talk about cucumbers and apple cider vinegar, a pairing that turbocharges your nutrient game. Here's a sobering stat. After 60, our bodies absorb about 30% fewer vitamins and minerals than they did when we were younger. That means even if you're eating all the right stuff, you might not be reaping the full rewards. Apple cider vinegar steps in with natural acids and enzymes that break down food, making nutrients easier for your body to grab. Pair it with cucumbers and you've got a digestion-boosting, nutrient-unlocking powerhouse that also supports your gut. My patient Helen, 85, was eating well, but always felt drained and bloated. We added a splash of apple cider vinegar to her cucumber slices at lunch, and within weeks she was buzzing with energy and her digestion smoothed out. How can you make this work for you? Thinly sliced cucumbers, mix 1 part apple cider vinegar with 3 parts water. Let it sit for 10 minutes and dig in. Add a touch of honey if you like a hint of sweet. Drop a few cucumber slices and a teaspoon of vinegar into a glass of water for a refreshing gut-friendly sip. Or combine cucumbers, vinegar, a sprinkle of dill, and a drizzle of olive oil for a simple, tasty salad. A word of caution: if you've got acid reflux or a sensitive stomach, start tiny. Think a few drops diluted in water, and see how you feel. Never chug vinegar straight, it's too harsh on your tummy and teeth. Seniors who've embraced this trick rave about feeling more vibrant and less weighed down. So there you have it, 3 combos to skip and 3 to embrace, all centered around the mighty cucumber. These aren't just tips, they're little lifestyle upgrades that can help you feel your best well into your golden years. Which one are you excited to try first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to tell me where you're from. Here's to thriving, not just surviving, as we age. See you next time.